Right, good everyone. Okay, I'm back on the NC Fairlane. I've had a noise for quite a while in the front end, which I thought was in the suspension. I've been checking, ball joints, bushes, and like all the bushes have been replaced anyway. I was wondering whether they were faulty, and anyway, I had it pointed out the other day that the noise is actually this left brake sticking, and yeah. What it was doing, actually, you'd have to drive it for 15-20 minutes before it'd start making this noise. And it was because, the disc was heating up and it was sticking even more. So, anyway, what I've done, I've got spares. All I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to throw the other spare caliper on. I've just checked it. I've pulled out the bleeder and everything, checked that the hose is clear. I stuck it in the vise, made sure the piston was moving, that it's gone back fully, like it was almost fully out. So the pads that were on this previously must have been just about worn out. These are fairly new pads, new, probably a year old. They were replaced when I replaced the rotor. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild both the calipers. Because I've got spares, I'll stick my spare on, and I'll rebuild this one here that I took off, and I'll rebuild my other spare, which will include replacing the lines. This could be a big part of the issue, is that these lines, after a while, they swell up and restrict the fluid, and it's probably the case because the brakes haven't been that great of late anyway, so that could be a big part of it. But so I'll throw new lines out. I have checked this line, it's clear. But one thing I just noticed is I'll pull the pins out and I've re-greased them. This one's fine. This one was dry but it was loose, but this one was stuck. It was really hard to move. There's two different pins here. One's sort of got a cap on it, that's the bottom one, and the rubber is external. It comes off the caliper itself. This one's different. This side, the rubber goes right through the center. It's a one-piece rubber, and I may just discover that. But anyway, I said it was just jammed, and I re-greased it and it still wouldn't move. Yeah, it was still really tight. Still not easy actually, but a lot better than it was. At least I can move it now with one finger. But what I realised is that, because the rubber's one piece that goes through the centre, and the inside of this, or the housing for the mount housing was rusting, and because of the rust it was compressing the rubber, and that appeared to be what was making it tight. So I've just cleaned it out in there, and put the rubber back in and greased it all. Appears to be okay now. But just something I wanted to point out, that it could probably be better than that actually. Anyway, so we'll get to that when we rebuild the others. So this is just something I want to point out, something to check. And if you get a noise like it becomes a real clunk, it clunks like continuously, going over bumps, going around corners, when you stop, when you start, and it does actually pull the steering around. Like, you wouldn't think your brake would pull the steering around, but it does. And this is, I've been looking for this noise for 3 months, and I said I had it pointed out to me by another person, and I never would have guessed it was the brakes. Seriously. So, yeah, so just something to look for. Anyway, I'll be doing a full rebuild on these calipers, yeah, soon enough, and I'll do a full video on it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.